What's up guys, my name's Josh Ryan, and in today's video I'm going to teach you exactly how you can network with influential people, from athletes to entrepreneurs to just general celebrities, to help you just meet some badass people and grow your business or just meet cool people. So let's get right into it. So going straight into the video, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you look as professional as possible when you're reaching out to influential people. The more professional you look, the more likely you're going to get a response. So if you're DMing them on Instagram, make sure your account looks good. Make sure you have some cool pictures of yourself, you have a cool looking bio, and not just some weird ass random shit. Because if you're DMing someone, you want to look professional, you want to look like you're a genuine person that's just, doing cool shit. Because if you're just like posting spammy crap, it's not probably going to be someone they're going to want to associate with. So that's the first thing. Make sure you look professional when reaching out and contacting them. Second step that you want to do is make sure you always lead with value. So what I do, because I've got a lot of followers on my accounts, is I will reach out and I'll be like, hey, do you guys want a free promotion? I'll post you, or I'll reach out and I'll say, hey, can I use one of your images and post it on my account? And I've got hundreds of thousands of followers, so of course they're like, yeah. That opens up the relationship straight away on the right foot, because I'm bringing them value. And with that, then I can chat to them, I can take it the next step. For you, if you don't have a lot of followers, there's a lot of other things you can do. You can teach yourself a specific skill, such as design. You could learn how to design awesome looking quotes and stuff for them to give them to post on their page. If you're DMing them on Instagram, that is. The other thing you could do is you could edit really cool photos for them. You could do some crazy edits for them. There's a range of different things you can do. You just need to find a specific skill or quality you can bring to that person and do it. The third thing you want to do is you want to make sure you do this every single day. If you're trying to meet and network with influential people, do it every day. Message 3 to 5, even up to 10 new people every single day that you want to get in touch with. And chances are most of these people will never even open your message, but some of them might. And with that, you can build from there. It only takes a few people to start replying to you. You're building up that network, and it can just snowball from there. But do it every single day. Set yourself a target. Maybe you'll reach out to 5 people you look up to every single day, whether they're YouTubers, whether they're famous on Instagram, whether they're a chef, a model, a celebrity, an actor, whatever they are. You just reach out to them. Send them a message. Say hi. Offer them some value. Make sure your account looks professional. And the more you do it, the more people you'll meet. Because if, let's say, 1% of people see your message, and out of that, 50% reply, that means for every 200 people you message, you'll get 1 response. Which might seem bad, but if you're messaging 10 people a day, that's 1.5 people every month. That's 18 new people a year that you're becoming in contact with that are massively big celebrities and so on, and it just snowballs from there. If you're trying to meet influential people to grow your business, whatever it might be, just in general to meet cool people. The fourth step I have is to make sure you follow up with these people a few times. So if you send someone a message and they open it but don't reply, maybe a few days later, just follow up with them. If you send them a message and they don't see it, maybe reply to their story if you're contacting them through Instagram, because that way you will be able to potentially get them to see it, because it'll bump it up the list. The thing you have to remember with Instagram is that if someone does not follow you, you will show up in their message requests rather than their direct message. Now, regardless how many followers someone has, if they've got 10 million, if you get through to their messages, they'll open it. Like, I've DM'd models that have got 5 million followers that follow me. I show up in their messages and they'll just reply to me in a few hours because they see it. Whereas the message requests, there's thousands of them that they may get a day. So if you're trying to get through there, you're going to want to follow up with them a few times to keep bumping you to the top, and maybe they open that message request. Maybe they just log on and have a look that time, see the message, and so on, and go from there. So make sure you follow up with people 3, 4, maybe 5 times. After that, maybe you want to give up, or not necessarily give up, but just move on to someone else, because maybe they just don't check their messages. Now, the fifth thing you want to do, and this is once you've done a bit of research and you've looked at their accounts and so on, is find the lowest point of followers that they have. So if they're on Facebook, if they're active on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube is their least followed platform, maybe they've got 100k on Instagram, 200k on Facebook, and 10k on YouTube, you're going to want to try and contact them through YouTube, because that's where they've got the least amount of people following them. So maybe you want to leave a comment like, hey, and give them a constructive feedback on the video that you enjoyed watching from them, and then say, hey, would love to chat more or something, and maybe link your Instagram or link your email, or you can get a reply on that directly anyway. And so that's another great tip that you can use to get more interaction from these people, is look for the place that they're active on with the least amount of followers, because it gives you the highest chance of getting through to them. Tip number six that you want to do when trying to network with influential people is, once you've got their response, once you've delivered a bit of upfront value to them, is make sure you treat them like a friend. So if you're trying to become friends with these people, treat them like a friend. Like, don't just suck up to them. Don't just, like, adore them and so on. Even if you do, don't let it be shown. Like, be nice to them, be friendly, or be genuine and authentic with them. But don't change. Don't become a suck up just because this person's famous or rich or gorgeous or whatever. Don't become that sort of suck up, because they can tell that, they can tell so. And if you come across as a fan, it's not an equal playing field, because if you see them up here and you're looking at them from here, and that's how you've set it to be, that you're the fan and they're the idol, that's never going to lead to an equal playing field, and it will always look like you're looking up to them and thinking they're better than you, which if you believe and you act accordingly, they will follow suit. If you, on the other hand, act as a friend, you hold more self-esteem with yourself, and you act as if you are high quality yourself as well as this person, even if you have less followers or whatever, and you put yourself on the same level as them, they will again follow suit and see you as an equal. Recently, I've been connecting up with a lot of people. When I was in Europe, I met up with a few very, very successful, influential people, and we were just chatting as if we were mates, even though they're way, way beyond me, because I didn't suck up to them. I didn't act like they're amazing and incredible, despite the fact they've done pretty awesome stuff. Don't come across as a suck up, because everyone does that to them. Every single person that DMs them on Instagram is like telling them how amazing they are or hating on them, but no one's coming across as a genuine friend or so. And that tends to be why celebrities hang out with celebrities, because they treat each other as equals. And that's just literally how anyone wants to be treated. So make sure you treat yourself as equal to them, not below them. The next thing I want you to do, step number 7, jeepers, is contact them every quarter or so. So once you've generated some sort of contact with someone influential, then what you want to do is you want to follow up with them like every quarter or so, every 3 months or so. It doesn't have to be a rigid sort of schedule, but make sure you're constantly staying in touch. Like, flick them a message, hey man, how you doing? Hope everything's doing well. Or watch one of their YouTube videos and make a comment on it. Or if they're an actor, if they've recently been in a movie or a TV show, send them a message like, hey, loved your part in this one here. What have you been up to? And just follow up with them and stay in contact with them and so on. Now, lastly, number 8 that you want to do is keep bringing value. So anything you can do to help them, do it, and it will be reciprocated. So if you know one of your friends, like if this person that you're becoming friends with, that you're trying to network with, is influential, if they're a big YouTuber in the football niche, let's say, and you have someone reach out to you and they're trying to get ads on that, put the two people in touch, and that'll help them make a nice sale, potentially. Or if there's any way you can bring some value to them, do it. You don't have to necessarily go out of your way too much, but if there's a simple way for you to add value to them, just do it. It'll be reciprocated. The more you do for others, the more others will do for you. It's a simple thing. And so that's pretty much my tips on how you can become friends with influential people. Look professional, lead with value, do it all the time so that you get better. It's just a numbers game. Constantly follow up. When you do get in contact with them, be a friend, not a fan. And then the rest of it pretty much goes from there. Contact them every 3 months or so to stay in touch and bring value when you can. And if you do that, you'll be able to build some good friendships, some cool relationships with some influential people online, which you may have never thought you'd been able to reach out to, because they might just be huge online and you would have assumed they're out of reach, but really they're not. And this can be a really, really good tool to help grow your business if you're meeting these influencers and so on, because you can become friends with super influential people, which can allow you to get better brand deals, more connections. And the world is very, very connected when you do look at when you start meeting a lot of people, especially high up. You'll realize that everything's very, very well connected. So it's one of the best ways that I've grown my business, is just been networking to get clients, to find influencers to work for my company. Everything I do is all about networking, and it's so, so powerful. So make sure you guys go out there and you network, and you do it every single day, and you just get better at it.